Hey guys, I'm Brooklyn.
And I'm Kerinda.
And today we got a cool little project for you.
We're going to show you how to create an illusion to impress your friends and family.
Using this 3D holographic viewer, which I know is difficult to see. Don't worry, you'll get a closer look at it later.
To create this project, you will need a sheet of paper, a ruler, a pen or pencil, a pair of scissors, clear tape, and clear plastic sheeting.
Now for the clear plastic, you want to make sure that it's flat, like this container. You don't want something that's round, like this clear plastic cup. Otherwise, the edges will flip up and it won't work. All right, now let's get into how to make it. To make this holographic viewer, the first thing we're going to want to do is to draw out a trapezoid to use as a template. To do this, I drew a straight line to act as the center of the trapezoid. And next, I drew 10 centimeters across the top, with 5 centimeters being on either side of that line. I then drew 6 centimeters down, and from that point, I drew 1 centimeter across the bottom of the trapezoid, with a half a centimeter being on either side of that line. I then connected the two lines together, and if you measured it out, it should equal to about 7.5 centimeters. The next thing we're going to want to do is to cut out that template. Now once we have our template ready, we're going to want to prep our plastic. Here you can see me getting our plastic ready, cutting off all the edges, making sure it's nice and smooth. Now once your plastic is all prepped, you're going to want to tape that template to the plastic. Now you want to make sure that the template is fully covered so that you'll get an entire trapezoid in the end. Once it's taped, you'll want to cut it out, leaving us with a plastic trapezoid, which I know is difficult to see. Now you want to do this 3 more times so that you get a total of 4 trapezoids. So now that we have our 4 trapezoids, we're going to want to tape them together. The easiest method I found in doing this is to line up the edges and then place the tape just like this. Now this is the most difficult part and it can often be very frustrating, so just have patience. As you can see, I'm already going to have to retape this one right here. Now you want to do this 2 more times and to get your full holographic viewer. To make sure your viewer is going to work, check that the base is flat and that it can stand on its own. And now we're ready to test it. So as you guys can see, as we look through the side of this device, there seems to be a 3D image floating in the middle of the pyramid. Now this isn't a typical hologram as defined by physicists, because an actual hologram doesn't require that plastic to create it. This device is a modern take on an illusion called Pepper's Ghost, and it uses a technique called reflection. To create this illusion, there are 4 images positioned symmetrically to one another on the screen. Don't worry, we'll show you an example of this later in the video. And if you measured it out, the pyramid would be at an angle of 45 degrees from your phone screen. And this allows that plastic from the pyramid to reflect the image from your phone screen onto itself, and then the 4 images come together and form an illusion that you see. And because of this, you're able to view it from any angle, and you can also view it in the light, but it's easier to see in the dark, which is why I have that video playing right here.
There are 2 main ways to get this video. The first is to go to YouTube and search for 3D holographic videos. The second is to create your own. We recommend using Scratch. Be sure to go to our YouTube channel and check out our Scratch tutorial on how to get started. And then once you've learned the basics, come back here and we'll walk you through how to make your own video.
All right, so let's get started on creating our 3D hologram using Scratch. First, you're going to go to the website scratch.mit.edu. Go ahead and click Start Creating. Down on the bottom, there is a short tutorial video you can choose to watch. For now, we are just going to exit out and get started. Hover over your backdrop menu, click on the paintbrush. We're going to create an X pattern on our backdrop, and this will help us to align our sprites to where it'll work for our 3D hologram. All right, so now that we have an X, we are going to go back to our coding window. Go ahead and click on sprite number 1. We're going to get him situated in the right position. So for X, we're going to leave it at 0. We're going to turn Y to 100. Size 100, direction 90. We're going to leave those. And now we're going to input our movement codes. So down on Events, pull over when the flag is clicked. Under Control, Forever. We're going to go back up to Motion. Turn 15 degrees. You can turn either direction. Going back down to Control, wait 1 second, and that's our coding. So now we're going to duplicate this sprite, and we're going to change the position for our other 3 sprites. So sprite number 2, X position will be 0, Y position will be -100, size will stay 100, and then direction we're going to do -90. So for our next 2 sprites, we're going to go ahead and duplicate. Now we've got sprite number 3 for X, 100. And for Y, we're going to do 0. Size will remain the same and direction 180. All right, duplicate one more time for sprite number 4. Sprite number 4's X position is going to be -100. And Y will be 0. For direction, we're going to place it at 0. So now we've got 4 sprites all facing different directions. Go ahead and push the green flag to start your animation. To turn your creation into a video you can use with your 3D hologram pyramid, go ahead and grab a tablet or a phone, and you are going to zoom in on that corner where you've got your X and your 4 sprites. Go ahead and video it moving for about 30 seconds. Save your video, and you're ready to use your 3D pyramid with it.
So there you guys have it, a way to turn some old trash into a holographic viewer. If you like this video, we have plenty more like it on our YouTube channel, so make sure to go check those out. Thanks for watching. Bye.